beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Love. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get. 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 We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
I got my head checked by a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Nets, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Demin out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And for Denver, in the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Gordon and Valanciunas down low. And it's Watson in at small forward. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Fires from deep. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Gordon.
Brown is such a reliable three-point shooter, but he also does a little bit of everything else at a very high level. He's a well-rounded, old-school guard.
And so it's Valanciunas who brings up the ball for Denver. It's a three-point game. Here's Murray. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Outside Porter. For three, Demin. Rebound by the Nuggets. And here's Murray. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Clowney. Now here's man. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Traore's checked in for Brooklyn. And Murray drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And the Nets with possession here. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Clowney, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Traore. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Growing into more of a passer, MPJ getting that assist.
Here's Murray. He has 6. And he drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's man. Denver getting their last shot to go. Inside. Here's Clowney. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So it's Denver now. They lead by 7. Here's Murray. It's good. Murray's got 10.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Porter. Here's Traore, defended by Murray. Charity stripe shot. Traore can't hit. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. And again, Jamal Murray. He's got 12.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Nets trail by 11. Outside man. Here's Traore. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Fires from 14. Claxton with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Man with it. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Porter from outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Porter Jr. feels like he can drain just about any shot, including these corner 3 balls.
Here's Murray. Takes it inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside man. Here's Traore, defended by Murray. And here's Porter outside. And the Nets, another 3.
A true sniper from long range. Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Denver leading by 5. Murray inside. Count that bucket.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Traore. He's averaging about 6 points per game. He takes it in from 9 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Traore's got 6. The Nuggets have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Murray drives in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball, and the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
Outside man, good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney, launches it. Valanciunas with a rebound. And so it's Valanciunas who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 7-point differential. It's blocked. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Denver leading by 7. Here's Murray driving in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Nice job from Murray to get to the hoop and have the composure to finish the drive.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside man. Pass to Traore. Got a hand on it. Here's Valanciunas. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Here's Murray. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Murray's got 22.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Brooklyn with possession here. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. And here's Porter outside. That shot off the mark. And here are the Nuggets. They lead by 11. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Williams is checked in for Porter Jr. All right, let's check out the best NBA teams from the field this season. Second, the Nuggets.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Traore. He had 9 points in his last time out. Claxton a screen on Murray. To the middle. Looking to win the run. And Claxton throws it down.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Denver leading by 11. Left side Murray. Yep, that one's good. Murray's got 26.
They're really working the paint now.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Outside man. Williams with it. Guarded now by Watson. Here's Clowney. And the 3 off target. Now here's Murray. 26 points for him. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. It's a 14-point game. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, I don't think it's ever a good idea to foul Murray on his way to the bucket. He does not make too many mistakes at the stripe, one of the best free throw shooters in the league.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops from Murray.
And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
It's both from the stripe.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Here's Traore. Give him 8. Gordon pulls it in.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
And Gordon with the big finish.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Traore. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Goes up from the block. Williams misses. Denver leading by 18. For 3, Gordon nails it from 3. Gordon's got 5.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Williams, still without a bucket. To stop the run, on target from range.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys, back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. So it's Denver now. It's an 18-point lead. The 15-footer. That one is off. And the Nets shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Jamal Murray.
And his foul shooting has looked a little weaker over the last 5 games compared to where he was the rest of the season. I know how frustrating that can be, and I'm sure he's eager to turn it around.
For the Nuggets, Hardaway's checked in for Gordon, and it's Pickett in for Brown. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Brooklyn making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Denver leading by 18. All right, a chance here to check in on Michael Porter's status. What's to find out, Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Nets head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Still, they're not the same without the play he brings. So 100% or not, he's back on the court. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Here's Watson. Sinks it from distance.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Martin. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And the shot goes in.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. The three from Valanciunas. This is another. He's 0 for 4.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Thomas, that's good.
And I'll tell you what, Thomas plays with a lot of courage. Got hit that time, no problem.
The Nuggets lead by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Denver getting their last shot to go, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas.
And in terms of team assists, they've been okay, ranking in the top 20 of the association. I think this coaching staff wants to see their guys be a little less selfish with the basketball.
For the Nuggets, Najee, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jones comes in for Watson. And it's Brown in for Murray. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Martin against Brown. Takes the three. Sharp grabs the miss. Nets trail by 21. And stolen by Hardaway. A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. Puts up a three. Gets the three ball to go.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Thomas, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
Oh, the power from Thomas, a well-built two.
Denver leading by 22. Here's Brown. And the shot no good, a bit short.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Najee. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
.35 seconds left in the first. Here's Brown. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Nets trail by 20. Williams with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Pass to Martin. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Najee. From 18 feet away. The rebound by the Nets. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. It's Denver opening up a huge gap, and quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance so far from the Nuggets.
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Sharp, Cam Thomas out there with Williams, and it's Wolf in at the power forward position. Now here's Thomas. Tight defense on him, and it's in there. Thomas has got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
The Nuggets lead by 18. Brown scanning the floor. Sharp grabs the miss.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Martin, the pass to Williams. Back to Martin. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. Denver has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Najee. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Najee's gotten his second bucket. Nets trail by 20. Now Martin. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. And the Nuggets shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Here's Pickett. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Thomas. And that one's drained from the low block. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, what a fantastic move by Thomas. He uses the bounce to create space.
Denver leading by 18. Here's Brown. And it's blocked by Martin. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Williams from long range. Hauled in by Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And Brown with the stuff.
When Brown gets ahead of steam headed to the hoop, it's hard to stay in front of him.
Nets trail by 20. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
Different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Jones. Brown comes in for Pickett, and Murray subbed in for Brown. On defense, Denver. outside, Williams. Pass to Porter, beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Porter's got 9.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Murray. And another basket for Denver.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Thomas. And there's another one for the Nets.
Well, for Cam Thomas, the mid-range is almost an extension of the layup.
The Nuggets lead by 17. Here's Murray into the lane. Brooklyn pulls it in. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5. And Williams punches it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Murray against Thomas. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Murray's got 41.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Thomas outside, takes a 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And he's doing all he can for his team. Just perfect shooting thus far. Now, it's time his teammates, they really have to step up.
Murray on the attack. And that one's good. Murray's got 43 points.
Well, Murray not only is strong, but he's got really good speed, too, and that gets him by the defense past the contact.
And here's Thomas. 13 points in the game. Outside Porter. Back to Thomas. Shot is up. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Thomas has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Murray inside. Thomas defends. Jamal Murray again. And the Nuggets lead by 16. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Thomas passes to Mann. Back to Thomas. Down low. Here's Clowney. And he banks in the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here are the Nuggets now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time. Woo. Okay, all right, I see you, Jamal. A little extra on that one. Murray with some flash on the flush.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Najee. The free throw drops from Murray. Man with it. He's scoreless. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The 2K leaderboard lights up with the league's top scoring teams. The Nuggets in second.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Nets trail by 18. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Thomas from the arc. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Unloads. Up again. Here's Valanciunas. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside Porter for 3. Denver grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Demin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Nuggets lead by 20. Murray up top. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. That one no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Denver's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Watson. Clowney pulls it in. Nets trail by 20. Outside Porter. Pass to Demin. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Here's Demin. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Outside Porter. 4-3. Buries it from 3. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Murray passes to Gordon. Brooklyn with the board.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Pass to Clowney. And stolen by Murray. It's 2-on-1. He pulls it. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got 5.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Demin. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
The Nuggets lead by 16. Here's Watson. Brooklyn pulls it in. Clowney's got 4 rebounds now. Brooklyn has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Pass to Porter from behind the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. 15 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Denver shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
At the line for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray, shooting 1.
In the first quarter, he did a great job getting to the line, but he's been a little less physical as the game's gone on.
Here's Demin on the take. Banked it in off the glass.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Murray. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Nets trail by 16. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Clowney. The 3 is up. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Clowney's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Now here's Murray. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Well, the Nets' shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Demin, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Denver leading by 13. Murray looking around. Valanciunas passes to Gordon. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
Outside man. Pass to Demin. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Denver. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
To the paint. Here's Porter. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
The Nuggets lead by 18. Outside Murray. Good! That's another bucket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Driving inside and out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Denver's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Watson. The rebound by Demin.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. And he's recorded his season high in points and hopes to add on as the game continues. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Lakers. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Nets.
Number one goal in the offseason, get yourself some rim protectors. The guys you have cannot do it.
And credit their opponent for relentlessly exploiting that here. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Nets trail by 20. Gordon and Valanciunas down low. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. And here's Porter outside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Brown. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in. Brown's got 5 points.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And that's shooting great. 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. And that one's good, man.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Watson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Claxton. Here's Demin. Outside man. Now Claxton. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Demin, that's good.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Here's Valanciunas. Again, Denver scores.
Showing off another part of his game. Valanciunas just proving he has a reliable jump shot too.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Demin. 12 points for him. Man, the pass to Porter. Rebounded by Denver.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Watson with it. Claxton picks him up. And it's Watson missing. And so Porter will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 18. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Brown passes to Watson. Stolen! And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Williams is checked in for Brooklyn.
Number 1, Zaire Williams.
4th in free throw percentage. And in terms of team assists, they've been okay, ranking in the top 20 of the association. I think this coaching staff wants to see their guys be a little less selfish with the basketball.
And the work they put in at the free throw line has been extremely valuable, especially at the end of games. Nets trail by 18. Pass to Demin. Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Watson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Murray passes to Brown. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Brown's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Demin. 12 points for him. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Demin. He shoots it. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. The Nuggets lead by 19. From the high post. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist of the night. Pass to Demin. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to man. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Brown. Clark, you think about current NBA players. Which do you see becoming head coaches down the line?
Well, I think Chris Paul is an obvious answer. He's had so many leadership roles, not only on his team, but throughout the league. Mike Conley has great temperament, has been a tremendous mentor to other players, and is also a guy who has shown great leadership capability. Perhaps C.J. McCollum, a Northeast Ohio guy as well, because of leadership he's shown in the NBPA. So those are 3 that come to mind right away.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shot is good by Gordon. Gordon's got 12 points.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Nets trail by 20. Pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. On the wing, Porter. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
The baseline J is on the way. Gordon can't hit.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Here's Demin. And here's man. Williams from long range. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
You know what? They impressed me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
free throw drops for Brown.
Look, every season Christian Brown continues to show improvement, and that is a testament to his work ethic. He's got great passion and work ethic. That combination allows you to improve.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Demin. He's got 12. Outside Porter on the wing man. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Nuggets. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
You won't often find Gordon in the mid-range, but he cleverly capitalizes on an opening.
Clowney, good. Clowney's got 11 points.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Here's Murray. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Fires from the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 16 points for Aaron Gordon.
And, you know, over time, Gordon's offensive game has evolved. I mean, he's capable of getting it going from anywhere now.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Christian Brown with the dunk.
And here is Williams. He's got 13. Pass to Demin. Nice move. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Denver. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From 18 feet away, again, Denver scores.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Here's Demin. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Demin. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. Brown grabs the board.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside man. Pass to Porter. Inside. Here's Clowney. The kick out to Williams. The shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Denver.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
On the wing, Porter. Down low. Here's Demin. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's a part of Porter's game that keeps expanding. His ability to make plays for others.
And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 16-7 run. From 13, again, Denver scores.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting about 47% in the third. Here's Demin. He's got 14. Pass to man. Here's Porter. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Watson. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Look, I think Murray is best described as a combo guard, but he can make passes too.
Outside, Williams. And here's Porter outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Left side, Watson. Elbow shot on the way. Drained it for 2 points. Watson's got 16 points now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Williams from long range. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Denver's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Murray passes to Brown. To the wing on the left. Here's Valanciunas. Again, Denver scores.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Well, the Nets shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Demin, defended by Murray. Porter, the pass to Williams. Off target with the 3. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
And stolen by Brown. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Brown's a solid shooter, but a lot of his points come inside the painted area.
On the wing man. Pass to Demin. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Watson. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Demin. There's the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
Timeout. I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. The Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Denver, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
You know, for Denver, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
He gets it in there. A minute 39 left in the third quarter here. Here's Demin. He's got 16. Thomas outside. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Brown. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Brown knew exactly what he wanted to do in there and finished inside.
To the inside, Thomas. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Thomas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Denver's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Brown. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Quick decision-making pays off for Brown. He sees his opening and takes it.
Here's Demin. Thomas outside. 32 seconds. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Hardaway into the lane. Over Williams. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Brown. Hardaway's got 5 now.
Like seeing the different ways Hardaway Jr. attacks the defense.
Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. No good that time. Thomas against Jones. Count that one. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Thomas. He's got 21. From deep three-point range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Cam Thomas out there with Traore. Then it's Zaire Williams. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Wolf in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Deflected. Here's Pickett. And Clark with the landmark decisions, opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. When kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Here's Traore. Pass to Porter. Launches a three. Drops in the three. Porter's got 26 points.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Denver has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Outside, Brown. Over Traore. Brown, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Nicholas Claxton. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel.
Yeah, my heart sinks for him. I really feel for him. It's no fun being hurt. Sitting out, you can't practice, you can't be part of the activity, can't help the squad. But right now, he's got to take care of his body, get his treatment, and focus on recovering so that he can get back into action down the road.
Going inside. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Traore. They set the pick. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Brown with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Lets it go from the wing, and it comes off the front of the rim. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Williams passes to Thomas. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And we don't see Thomas in the corner a ton, but Cam is very effective shooting that short corner three.
For Denver, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Goes up at the elbow. Williams grabs the board. Brooklyn's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. And there's the
Nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Brown. That's short off the rim. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Outside, Williams. This one for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Again, Brown missing. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Denver making a change here. Holmes is checked in. And a change for the Nets. Liddell's checked in. Here's Brown. Tipped. Pass to Hardaway. Lays it up and banks it in.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Here's Traore. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
And it's Brown off the drive, and the jam by Brown.
Athletic play by Brown, going up top.
Well, the Nets shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Pass to Traore from the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Driving to the basket. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Here's Traore. Williams in the post. Working on Jones. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Substitution on the court.
And Brown has got the ball here for Denver. And the jam by Brown.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Here's Mann. Hits the trifecta. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, it's always exciting when you get to clash with the #1 team. These guys will be hungry to prove themselves in that one.
Here's Demin, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
That one drops for him. Brown's got 21.
Known primarily for his defense back in the day, Bruce Brown can now light you up.
Hardaway comes with a double. Pass to Demin. From downtown. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now a timeout called by Denver. take a second to present our player of the game, Jamal Murray.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. So it's Denver now. Here's Hardaway. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
This is Hardaway Jr.'s role, guys. I mean, he's out there to score, especially from this area.
You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
And Brooklyn's shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And Williams punches it home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Fires it from 18. No good, a bit long that time. Outside man. Inside, here's Clowney. And Holmes with the block. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Tyson, he's checked in for Jones.
Number 5, Hunter Tyson.
Pass to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Outside, Williams. Offensive board, Clowney. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Denver leading by 23. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Demin. And Holmes pulls it down.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Denver's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. The rebound by Mann.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. Shoots over Demin. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Nets trail by 21. Man with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Down low. Here's Demin. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Brown with it. Shoots over Demin. Brown, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Denver leading by 19. And stolen by Williams. And now the Nets on the break by himself. Nice! Big finish! Man.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Nuggets lead by 17. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Graham.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Denver leading by 20. And here's Gordon from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Gordon's got 15 points in just the second half.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Shot on the wing. And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. Thomas outside. Pass to Sharp. And here is Williams. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pulls it from 20. Wilson grabs the board. Well, Brooklyn's shooting very efficiently here late in the game. 61% in the fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nuggets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And they had to battle hard to claim the season series. They split their first 2 games, so there was a little extra riding on the rubber match. You could tell there was a lot of motivation tonight going up against Brooklyn.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jamal Murray.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Now the Nets with it. Here's Touré with the tip. Watson with the rebound. So it's Denver now. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Jack's up a 3. Wilson grabs the board. Thomas outside. Pass to Touré. Here's Wilson, defended by Gordon. Here's Touré with the crossover. From about 16. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jamal Murray.